Well, it's so nice to meet you again.
You too,
I met
thank
you
you.
very, very briefly in a picture once, but I was excited to get it. So, I guess just tell me, how many times have you been here to Rock the Desert?
This is my first.
Okay.
It's my first time ever, so I'm
Nice.
excited. Yeah, I moved from Phoenix 4 years ago to Nashville, and so flying into Midland reminded me a lot of flying into Phoenix. Very flat and lots of desert. So
How many shows have you done this month alone, or this summer, I guess? Is it too
oh,
much to count?
I don't. Yeah, I would say by the end of the year we'll probably end up at around 100, and I will have been involved in about 120 or so different
How do you
events.
make each concert new and something fresh and
Well, I think you just have to use the context of your life. I think, life's always changing. I'm married now, I have 3 kids. So, and they're growing and changing. And so I think you bring, whatever's new in life and new in your heart, to each and every time you sing. And I think especially because a lot of the songs that I do write are congregational songs, they're hymns or they're prayers. And so every time I'm singing a song like Your Grace Is Enough or Lord I Need You, I'm thinking of different things going on in my life or different, relationships, different friends, family members or people that, might message me and say, hey, I'm going through this. Could you pray for me? I always try to be mindful mindful of those things while I'm singing the music that I write, because it helps it stay fresh.
what is performing in West Texas, or just Texas in general? Is it different than performing anywhere else? Is it all kind of the same?
No, it's bigger, because everything's bigger in Texas. No, I think it's, my grandmother was actually born in, well, my grandmother's from Corpus Christi. My mom was born there. So I feel like there's a certain part of me that claims a little bit, I'm like, what, 1/4 Texan? Or half Texan, actually, I guess I should say. And so I think that there's definitely an aspect of the culture and the heritage here and the history that's very unique, all throughout the state. And even specifically getting to come to West Texas and be part of it, it's very interesting. I think it's a real testimony to just the enduring spirit of people who, maybe moved out here looking for work and the guy who's been driving us around today is an orthodontist, and he said, this has been a great place to raise a family. And, I think that goes pretty much the same for probably any city in Texas. So
I spoke to a family earlier and asked, what artists are you most excited about seeing? And you were the first thing that came out of their mouth.
oh wow.
I guess, what are you most excited about being here in West Texas tonight performing?
I think just to connect with people, to pray with people. I mean, that's really what we do. I say it's kind of weird that people pay money to see me play concerts, because I feel like more and more I travel around to hear them sing, because I think the witness of us singing together, I think we forget about the power of that, as the church, the greatest witness we have, one of the greatest witnesses we have is when we sing together, because there's not a lot of places in the world where people do this on a regular basis, on a weekly basis, and they do it about something that is so integral and important to their lives, like faith. So the opportunity to be able to connect with people and sing these songs and just have my faith encouraged by theirs, it's why I do what I do.
So last question, I know you're busy.
All right.
But I have a media pass, so I get to talk to you.
Yes.
People out there who are fans don't get to talk to you.
Yeah.
If you could look in the camera and tell somebody that's coming here that traveled, to see you, what would you tell your fans that are coming just to see you?
Thank you so much. Thanks for making the drive and enduring the weather. And if you've been out there all afternoon, I hope you got plenty of shade and water. If you didn't get shade, I hope you got plenty of water. And just thank you so much for coming. And it means a lot. And we're excited to play music and to pray with you tonight.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.